Right then, this is the Cheaper Adventure to Tangier in Morocco in Africa. So here I am at Tangier Airport, and I didn't really film that much at the airport because the airport wasn't particularly interesting. So I now get on the rip-off overpriced bus into the city centre. And here I am in the centre of Tangier, and let's start off by going to a posh hotel, which is the Hilton Hotel, which has got Schindler 5500 lifts. So then, let's now take a look at the rooftop swimming pools. On this rooftop, there's 3 pools, 2 little pools and 1 medium-sized swimming pool. But sadly, the water in the main pool was far too cold for me to take a swim in, which was very disappointing. So from here you get a really good view across the city. So then, let's now go to a shopping centre, which is the Tanger City Center shopping centre. This has got some shaftless Otis Gen 2 lifts, and these lifts actually level better than the Gen 2s back in England. And I just find that ridiculous that other parts of the world the Gen 2s are better, but hey, England has to have the worst ones. But anyway, let's take a ride in these lifts. And let's now take a look at the seafront. And on the seafront, they've got these interesting glass structures. They've actually put a lot of effort into making this seafront area look very nice. But they didn't put any effort into keeping it nice, as this whole area is now becoming run down. And although the glass structures look nice on the outside, as soon as you go inside them, you suddenly see they are abandoned and are used as toilets. And they've got some abandoned Schindler 3300 lifts.
The weird thing is, these structures they've got all over here look so nice if they didn't smell so bad and they weren't so vandalised.
And now to the next one of these glass structures, and seeing an abandoned Schindler 3300 and see how quick it deteriorates, that just shows you how cheaply built 3300s are.
That stinks. People just come in here being shitting in here. Wow. There's literally shit all over the floor here. This is a place where, I don't know, homeless people maybe come in just to poo. Actually, I dread to think what's even on top of that lift. Try not to touch anything, but that's inside the lift. And I'm going to have to get out of here, that smells too bad.
And along to this taller glass structure, this would have been a nice viewing area on the seafront. But sadly, this is also abandoned and is now used as a toilet.
Oh my days, people shitting in here. Oh, it stinks. Why is this food tub been turned into a shitting zone? It looks so posh outside. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, every floor Every fucking floor is shit everywhere. It reminds me of that building in Birmingham. Oh, this is horrible. Shame it looks so posh from the outside. Weird.
So then, now I go along to the next posh hotel, which is the Movenpick Hotel. This hotel's got a shaftless lift, but sadly I wasn't able to get to its lift as it seems all the floors it goes to in are closed. The top floor, which is some sort of restaurant, was shut, and the outdoor swimming pools on the lower ground floor are also shut. However, the main lifts in this hotel are some Schindler iconic lifts, which have been modernised, so they've been refurbished and look like shit on the inside, but they still run as a iconic, so the logic is probably still original. And now to this water feature with this staircase going above it. This looks like it's just a small fountain, but this is actually a swimming pool. This is the indoor pool for this hotel, and it really does not look like a pool. It literally looks like it's just like a fountain. And along to this area on the seafront where there's some very big waves.
This is a real palm tree, and this, with the door in the middle of it, is a fake palm tree. That's a very good fake, even that's a mobile mast. It's probably one of the better ones I've seen. If you go around the back of it and you don't see the door, you probably wouldn't even notice that was fake. But up close you do, it's made of concrete. But that's actually a good fake. Like, if you look at it at that angle, yeah, you could tell, but from a distance, if you're not looking at it close, it does look very much in disguise.
So then, now I go along to the place where I'm staying. This is a very small hotel located in the Medina. The room is very small, but it's pretty good value. It cost about £18 a night, so not the cheapest I've had, but yeah, it's reasonable.
A bit close.
And let's now take a look at the Medina. And to be honest, this Medina wasn't up to Morocco standards, because normally the Medinas in this country are huge, sprawling, full of alleyways and full of interesting things to see. However, this Medina seems like it's heavily cleaned up and it's lost its charm a bit, and also it was a bit small. And there was only one small area of the Medina where it appeared that ordinary local people were still using it as a genuine market rather than a tourist rip-off market. Let's take a look around this genuine Moroccan fish market. And now I go to the next shopping centre. This shopping centre has got fake Mitsubishi lifts. Oh, wait. Every time I call these lifts fake Mitsubishis, I always get people commenting going, that's not a fake Mitsubishi, that's a Sigma lift. Well, it might be a Sigma lift, but it's still a fake Mitsubishi, because this company has completely copied and ripped off Mitsubishi's design. And also, Sigma stands for shameless impersonation of a genuine Mitsubishi aesthetic. And now we're going along to the train station. And this train station is very posh looking. And the lifts are some circular hydraulic lifts. So then, let's now take a look at the trains at this train station. And what sort of train do you think your station will have? Considering this is Africa, the continent known for its poverty. So what sort of trains do you think run here? Well, Morocco has got TGVs. What the fuck? These trains are designed to run at 200 miles an hour. And when I went on it, it didn't go quite that fast, but it went 180 miles an hour. That is crazy for Africa. I don't even know what to say. I'm actually speechless about this. How can Morocco have such nice trains? Meanwhile, where I'm from in the UK, things are falling apart. Now, previously, I made a video about why Poland is better than the UK and why Poland is going to very soon overtake the UK in terms of economy and GDP. And the thing is, all of the Polish people that moved to England many years ago for better prospects in the UK are now returning back to Poland. Because if you're Polish and you move to the UK, why would you stay here? Considering wages in the UK are no longer better, there's now a toxic culture towards foreigners in the UK. And to be honest, Poland is just so much nicer in pretty much everything. And now it's going to be the other way around. People from England are going to move to Poland for better quality of living. That's just crazy. It shows you how far the UK is falling apart. But what would it be like if Morocco, a country in Africa, was to overtake the UK? That's not unheard of. The UK could fall behind Africa. Fucking hell, what am I meant to say about it? It shows what a shithole my country is. Meanwhile, in England, you get all of the nationalists, the little Englanders, obsessed about how wonderful the UK is. While everything's falling apart around them and they can't even see it. It's so sad and pathetic. Meanwhile, Morocco's got TGV trains and they're not even expensive to go on. It's actually quite cheap to go on a TGV. Like, when did I last go on a TGV? It's over 10 years ago. The last one I went on was the Eurostar, but I haven't been on the Eurostar for ages because it's just beyond my price range. Meanwhile, in Morocco, I can go 180 miles an hour between cities and it doesn't even cost that much. This is a cheap but luxury high-speed train, so I now go and take a ride on it. And that is the end of the video. But the adventure continues in my next video, which is my big adventure across Morocco, where I travel all across the country visiting different cities.